The 10 highest paid public servants in the country have been revealed, and every single one works in Britain's widely privatised rail industry. Network Rail Chief Executive Mark Carne earns the most at up to £750,000 per year, almost 5 times more than Theresa May's £150,000. The head of HS2 Limited, Mark Thurston, is in second place, earning as much as £605,000 while he maps out a multi-billion-pound high-speed line. Not one of the top 10 is a woman. Cabinet Office figures show a total of 442 officials at government departments, and Quangos earn at least the same as Mrs. May, up 14% in just 1 year. This includes 70 who work for Network Rail, which is an arm's-length public body, and 51 staff at HS2 Limited, which is a firm funded by a government grant. Train firms are not on the list as they are private companies. Among Network Rail's high earners are Managing Director Francesco Ponessa, and £485,000, Managing Director for England Wales Philip Houghton, and £480,000, and Group Safety, Technical and Engineering Director Graham Hopkins, and £475,000. Earlier this week, Network Rail was accused of being late to confirm its schedule of Christmas engineering work, meaning some passengers could have bought tickets for services that will not run. Fares will rise by an average of 3.4% next month, the largest hike in 5 years. Mick Cash, General Secretary of the Rail, Maritime and Transport (RMT) Union, said, "The union will take no lectures on pay restraint from the top figures in the rail industry who are clearly doing very nicely, thank you very much. As far as RMT is concerned, those doing the hard yards out there on our railways over this festive period are just as entitled to a fair crack as well." A series of strikes by rail workers engaged in a row over pay, staffing and other issues began on Friday. Virgin Trains West Coast services were disrupted as members of the RMT and Transport Salaried Staffs Association went on strike. 1. Mark Carne, Chief Executive, Network Rail, and £750,000. 2. Mark Thurston, Chief Executive, High Speed 2 Limited, and £605,000. 3. Francesco Ponessa, Managing Director, Network Rail, and £485,000. 4. Philip Houghton, MD, England and Wales, Network Rail, and £480,000. 5. Graham Hopkins, Engineering Director, Network Rail, and £475,000. 6. Steve Allen, Chief Financial Officer, High Speed 2 Limited, and £420,000. 7. Jim Crawford, Phase 1 MD, High Speed 2 Limited, and £405,000. 8. Jeremy Westlake, Chief Financial Officer, Network Rail, and £390,000. 9. David Wasabo, MD, Digital, Network Rail, and £385,000. 10. Peter Hendy, Chairman, Network Rail, and £380,000. Source: Cabinet Office.